BBD, that brings us to the bro of the night. The bro of the night, standout performer. I'm doing a cop-out, but not a full cop-out, because I think this guy should have won Super Bowl MVP. Rob Gronkowski. Gronk had 2 touchdowns, man. Gronk's the best tight end ever. 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 And it's kind of this weird thing that it gets acknowledged but overlooked because of who Gronk is. Like, I know Lindsay Adler had a couple good tweets that was like, it's insane that Gronk is still like this party boy guy. Like, he took last year off to party, basically. I do think part of it was like getting his body rested and a pretty comfortable spot in life, but I don't think he was done with football, and he showed it this year that he had 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Again, like, that's going to blow people's minds.
Over the Belichick stuff.
I think that's going to, yeah, I mean, and he's the best tight end ever. Like, is there a chance that all 3 are loosely, if Gronk had got drafted by the Bears, that we'd be here today saying he wasn't the best tight end ever? Yes. Is there a world where Tom Brady doesn't end up with Belichick and he's not considered the best quarterback ever? Yes. Is there a world where Belichick doesn't have Brady and he's not considered the best coach ever? Yes. So it all ties together, and it leads to bad sports debates at bars in the upper Northeast region. So I'm giving it to Gronk.
I like that. And it's more than just the 2 touchdowns. He had like a complete game.
Yeah.
6 catches, 67 yards. I would assume like it was just, I mean, overall his best game of the year.
Who's your bro of the night, BBD?
Well, Todd Bowles is the bro of the night.
Yeah.
Defensive coordinator of the Tampa Bay Bucks. I mean, you look at just the difference between the 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
He clearly made like every adjustment he needed to. He spent the year, they built up this defense going into the game. I mean, the first time they played, I mean, just look at Tyreek Hill, 269, nice, 3 TDs.
Yeah.
Including a 75-yard play. And this week, 73 yards total for Tyreek. No touchdowns allowed. They got 10 QB hits on Mahomes, and how many did they almost get a hit? Like,
yeah. I
don't know what the definition is. Is it literally just hitting them?
Pressures.
Number of sacks, all that, pressures. They were just all over the place. It's really good.
Okay, so I'm going to come at Todd Bowles, but it's to bring him up even more. Is like, again, the score of this game should be different. There should be 2 touchdown passes if guys catch the ball. And the big thing is they held the Chiefs to without a touchdown, and that's incredibly impressive. I'm not taking that away from them. You know, there easily could have been a couple. What I will say is when they look back at this and people discuss Brady and everything, Rodgers, Breeze, Mahomes. I mean, that's going to be...
And Heineke gave him the toughest game at the end of it.
That's got to be, you know, looking back at team runs, those have to be 3 of the biggest quarterbacks taken down
at
in a run.
least in name.
So...
Breeze banged up, all that.
To beat all of them.
Rodgers won MVP.
Rodgers won MVP this year. Mahomes is, you know, supposedly the next GOAT. And Breeze is the guy that competes with Brady for every record.
He has the all-time records and, like, all of it.
So Todd Bowles deserves some love. He'll be hot in the streets for a year. I think all the coaching spots are filled, so hopefully he'll be back next year because his run with the Jets wasn't as awful as a lot of Jets coaches.
If you think about what
I guess it's what
being
you
the
compare
Jets.
Compare it to Gase.
Wasn't too bad.
Good bro of the night, BBD.